All right, hey, Mondays with Mike. Listen, these are some of the sand cherry, purple sand cherry hardwood cuttings that we stuck last winter. These things were outside in the cold. You know, it was 15 below here last winter. We had many days below zero. So these cuttings were out there all on their own, you know, completely uncovered other than maybe a little bit of snow. So this is the purple sand cherry. So now Kathy and Pam are potting these things up. I'll pull this down off the bench because I want to show you. Here's what they slide this thing out of the whole bundle out so that we can kind of peel these things off as to not damage the roots a lot. So again, I'm going to come in kind of tight. You can see the root system on these hardwood cuttings. So they're not, some of them are a lot more rooted than others. But again, we're getting them potted up and they should do just fine. So basically, this is important because people ask me about this, about potting. And here's a container. They've already got this thing full, about 3/4 of the way full of soil. And then we're going to take this cutting and just set it right on top of that soil and scoop some soil right up on top of that, pack it down so it's good and tight. But so you only end up with about that much soil on top of that root zone. So this was filled with soil to here, then the roots set on top of that. So there's about 1 inch of soil on top of this. And it's important to realize that that top 1.5 inches is going to dry out easily. So you don't want to let that dry. You know, you got to keep an eye on that because until these things are rooted into the container. This is the $4.97 pot that we sell. I love these things because they're low and they're squatty and they don't tip over. We had all kinds of pots that I bought early last spring because I couldn't find these things, and you know they were fine for size, but they were a little bit vase shaped and they tip over easily. So these things are really stable. That's why I really like these. So once the girls get them potted up, they put them over here in the wagon. And Aiden today is our fertilizer and tagger. This is Aiden McGroarty. This is Dustin's oldest. You're what, 9, going to be 10 in September, right? All right, so show them how you fertilize the plants. This is a triple 14 slow release fertilizer. Osmocote is what I prefer. I don't even know what brand this is because I went to buy this. They didn't have Osmocote, so I got something that's, this is a triple 13 100-day release. Forget all that. Go buy Osmocote triple 14. I just went and bought 3 bags this morning. They were $95 a bag, just so you know. If you find some fertilizer for $15 or $20 a bag, throw it over the hill. Do not put it on your plants. It will kill them. You need to understand that. All right, so now these are the tags that we print on the tag printer. Basically, basic common name because we sell retail is what we put on there. And if you get right along the edge, you kind of work them down in. So you got it? You're good at it? All right, what do you want to tell everybody? Go buy plants. We've been all over this morning. Let's see, we were in Amish country, so we saw some horse and buggies. Then we went and picked up a ton of sand, so he got weighed on the scale. He weighed, how much was it? 7,800 pounds or 8,800 pounds? 8,800 pounds he weighs, so we got to work on that. All right, Mondays with Mike. I hope this is beneficial. Anything else we need to cover? I mean, you know what, the only other thing we're going to do is the girls are going to take these back, they're going to put them in the nursery, and then once they have them in a row, then I sprinkle pre-emergent on there. We're using Snapshot right now. I've been using it now for a couple of years. It's a little bit less expensive than Route, and it works really well. Earlier in the video I showed you the hand crank spreader that I use. I've abandoned that because I felt that way too much was going in the aisles and being wasted. So now I just grab a handful and I sprinkle it right over the container. So that's an update. I went back to doing what I used to do. So go figure, huh? All right, Mondays with Mike. This is Aiden. Pam's hiding over here. She's chomping at the bit to get back to potting. They're mad at me for making a video. Kathy is smart. She's standing behind the camera. So, all right, till next time.